guys, Sebastian Miller with Octopi Poker. I'm here with Landon Tice. Landon, so talk to me a little bit about your story, right? Obviously, I think you're a rising star. A lot of people do know who you are, but for those who don't, right?
Sure.
I read, you moved to Las Vegas around 21. By age 25, you're playing for, big time money, WPT final table. Talk to me about your journey into pro poker and just reflecting on these last couple of years.
Yeah, these last couple of years have been great. Could have never expected it to go this well. I started by playing at college. Was just playing a bunch of basketball in the gym. A friend of mine said, hey, we run home games. Do you know how to play poker? I said, yeah. Didn't really know anything at the time. Played that. Did well and won the first one I played, so I got, pretty addicted then. And then just played online. Started with cash games, moved to Vegas, got into tournaments. That went well. And now we're here.
Talk about being here, obviously from when you first started to where you are today. Obviously a lot of improvements, I'm sure, but is there one thing in particular that when you really reflect on it, you notice has improved in your game or in yourself, something you learned about yourself?
Yeah, I think having community is important. I've always been lucky to have either good coaches or good people that I could talk poker with, and from there it's just been really helpful to get good feedback, and then I think just having a work ethic and staying the course and kind of believing that it's going to work out, which it has, but it could have very well gone different ways, some all-ins here and there, but I'm lucky to be here and lucky to have some good results, I suppose.
Speaking of good results, obviously around this time last year, you won the 10K No Limit Hold'em Deep Stack at the Seminole Hard Rock Poker Open. Talk to me about this event. You're here now, obviously in Hollywood, Florida. What do you enjoy about this event or this tournament?
I love being here in general, just because fields are a little bit bigger for the mains, just like the WPTs and then the series that they run in August. I come here for family. I enjoy spending time with family outside of poker, so I get some time to do that. But I just really enjoy being home. I think being home, it's kind of nice. I would come here and play sometimes before I knew anything, just playing some cash. And one time had a trip with some friends when I was playing very, very small stakes online to come play like 1, 2, 2, 5 here. So it's kind of nice to just be back in that environment. But it's mostly just for the family and the prize pools.
Yeah, home field advantage is a thing, so it makes sense.
It's been working out, yeah. Somehow I've won a lot of money in this place.
Yeah.
Hopefully that stays the case. But.
So, everybody's answer has been a little bit different, but put us in the mind of Landon Tice, right? Like, how do you prepare, what's your routine, strategy-wise? Like, how do you prepare for a big event?
Brother, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out as I go, to be honest. And it's kind of tough to kind of look at some things during, just because you kind of want to be there, but also just curiosity gets the better of everyone. You just want to know if you're kind of thinking we're on the right tracks, I suppose, but you never really know what you're going to get with me, so.
You've had a lot of big moments, good wins, good finishes in general, but from your time as a pro to today, is there maybe a personal all-time favorite moment, even if it's winning or maybe not winning something, like just a personal moment, all-time favorite?
I think my favorite moment that I ever had, just being in poker, was a conversation that I had with Matt Berkey, where I was lucky enough to move into his house in the first couple years, kind of get some life mentorship there. And we just had a conversation where he said I wasn't trying hard enough, and we both knew he was right. So from there, that was about 2.5 years ago, or 2 years, 8 months ago to today. I started putting in more time and effort and kind of getting into poker fully. And I think a big part of me didn't really want to fail if I tried really hard. But then I also kind of realized I'm doing myself a disservice if I didn't try as hard as I could. So the past 2.5 years, I've been spending more time studying, more time being really cognizant of how I'm spending my time, at least in the poker sense. My life's a wreck elsewhere, but with poker, I'm just studying and playing a lot, so at least that's something. And from there, I've been fortunate to have some good results and win some all-ins and get in some spots to actually use some of the knowledge that I've gained. And that plus, having the community that I have, I'm very, very lucky for it.
Yeah, a conversation like that, it's a life-changing moment. It's a turning point, mentally or whatever. But aside from that last one for me, aside from this, Seminole Hard Rock Poker Open, what can fans of yours, expect from you the rest of this year? Are any other tournaments or series that you're looking at and probably going to be participating in?
Yeah, so not in a live sense, but I'm really excited to go to Vancouver for WCOOP during September. So like late August through September, I just think that's a great place to learn and get better. And maybe like the dollar amount isn't going to be much playing online tournaments and all of that, but the experience of just playing a bunch of tables, playing against some great players, and just looking at them after kind of relentlessly is really helpful for long-term strategy things. But I'm looking forward to playing some stuff at the Poker Studio. There's going to be some high rollers there that I really enjoy playing, and it's a great place to play. Come back here in November for Thanksgiving for my brother's wedding, and then after that will be the main 3500 WPT that they have at the end of the year. And then looking forward to figuring out whether I'm going to the Bahamas or the Wynn, depending on what goes on in December. So we'll see. And there's always a lot of poker to play, and I think that's kind of like a blessing and a curse, especially if you're not good at like managing your time and taking some time off. But yeah, it's been a lot. So kind of took a little bit of a break to travel and do some things.
Of course, you have to
come home to see family early, but it does really feels good to play, but also looking forward to the end of the year in a way, just so I can have some time. But then Florida starts up again in January. So
it really never stops.
And then it never stops unless you kind of make it stop.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just be playing stuff, maybe winning stuff. Probably not.
Well, appreciate it, Landon. Thank you.
Yep.